Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So as you can tell, this video is making me look like a ghost. Because of lockdown, I've barely gone out, so my skin is looking very pale, so please excuse that. But other than that, hope your day is going well, and I plan on going thrifting today. I'm so excited because I haven't been in a very long time. I mean, that's a lie. I went 2 days ago, but prior to that, I haven't been for a very long time. So, the aim for today is I need to send some post off. I sold a big bag of Snoopies to a fella that is giving them to his little boy, so that's nice. So that needs to be sent, and then I'm gonna head to the charity shop in Hunt for Bowser's arm. So anybody that follows me on Instagram, my link is down below if you want to follow me. It's a toy channel. I found from my charity shop a Bowser from Mario. uh, I found a Nintendo figure which was really cool. But I think what happened is when I saw him in haste, because I really wanted it, I grabbed it and I think the arm had come out. So I'm hoping to find the other part of the arm today. If I can't find it, it's no problem. I'll probably just make a replacement arm for him, bless him. But that is the aim for this afternoon. So without further ado, let's go thrifting. Okay everyone, so this is my walk down to the charity store. I'm walking through the park, and this is my chapel, and if you carry on walking down here, this is the way to the town. It only takes me about 3 minutes to get down here, and you will see soon to the left St. David's Hospice Care. Okay, so this is me walking into my charity store. So as you can see, the toy aisle is in the back there. You have to walk past the women's clothing to get to the back. To my right hand side is the DVD section. To my left is the male clothing section. This is the toy shelf with all the games on it. So you've got your puzzles, your games. I'm not a big game person. I just find that they're quite bulky. They take up quite a lot of space in my bedroom, which is quite small. So I tend to just aim for the little bucket and the books when I'm collecting. All these things are for myself that I buy today. I'm not reselling anything. It's just little knickknacks that I like. So let's have a look in the bucket and see what we can find. So let's see. Picked up this little dog. I'm not quite sure what that is from, but I wasn't very interested in it. Then I found a Mewtwo figure. Then I found some Twilight pencils, 4 in a pack there, still sealed. And if you were looking in the bucket, is there anything that you see throughout this video that I should have picked up? Because the more that I look, the more I spot things that I wish I'd picked up. But for the majority, I think I picked up some really cool things today. So I'm really pleased with my haul. Also, this charity shop is really cheap for prices, so it has a high turnover. So whenever I go in there, I don't tend to see things over and over again, which can be boring. There's always new things, new toys, new books, new games, new t-shirts and things like that. So it's a nice charity shop to go to. The next charity shop that is near my house is about 3 or 4 miles away, and I'd have to catch the bus as I don't drive. So it's quite a fair way to go, and it costs about £6 something to get there. So I just tend to use this charity shop. So luckily it's a good one, because otherwise I wouldn't be thrifting so much as I do. So picked up some cars there. Not quite sure what that figure was, I just threw on the side. That was a Beatrix Potter book. This is a pop-up Snow White book. Really cool. And then these are some of the books then. So there's Star Wars, there's Noddy Bedtime, This is the Jedi. He's pretty nifty. And then we've got some dummies, but you can't see that in the picture. Not quite sure why they were in the toy bucket, but they were. Pony fakie that I just popped on the side there. We've got a Rapunzel Disney figure. I know quite a few people will be after that one. Quite sure why I moved then. This is a Princess Peach. I think it's a McDonald's toy. Not quite sure there. It popped up. And then there's a really cool Fred in his pirate outfit figure there. Little animal book. I'm pretty sure that fell down from the bookshelf above it. Some flash glasses. My mum, I showed her this video and she was like, oh, that's Ninetales. I've trained her so well. But unfortunately on this occasion, it wasn't the Ninetales. But the lady is very good with her Pokemon. I've trained her up. About 2 weeks ago, she wouldn't have had a clue if I'd said Ninetales. She would have thought I was speaking in a foreign language, so. The Snow Queen, I actually have that book in hardback, otherwise I would have got it because the illustrations are really pretty in it. Some more modern children's books there. What else is there? The Snowman and the Snow Dog book. Healthy Cookbook, Tell Me a Story. The collection book of nursery rhymes. More modern books there. Spider-Man book. How to Make Things for Christmas. Which, because this summer I didn't even look at. Perhaps I should have. Would have been quite nice for Christmas. This is, I believe, a nasty pasty from Ninja Turtle. I'm not quite sure what his name is, but I know he's a nasty. We've got this Snoopy thing, and don't know what that is. This is what I ended up getting in the end. So I've got this really cute Dalek. It was only 10 pence because it was missing one of its little sucker things. But other than that, I think it's a really cool piece for a display on my shelf. I've just getting some bookcases from IKEA, so I thought they'd be nice to have my books in first and then maybe a few figures at the front. I already own a few Doctor Who figures that I have for my birthday off my parents, so I thought you would look pretty cool next to that. We've then got a Mewtwo figure, which is a 2016 Nintendo piece. It is missing a leg, unfortunately. When I spoke to the lady in the store, I said, oh no, it's missing his leg. And she said, oh no, well, I can't charge you for that now because he's missing a leg. So I had it for free. And when I looked on eBay, they're selling for quite a lot of money. I mean, I don't want to sell it, but it is going for quite a lot of money. So that was very nice of her to do that for me. I appreciated that. I did have a little look to see if I could find his leg in the basket anyway, but I couldn't find it. So that is probably why he was donated to the charity shop in the first place, actually. I didn't manage to find Bowser's arm, so I am going to have to make him a replacement arm. But maybe he can sit by Mew's going to have a replacement leg, and they can have a little party of their own. Okay, so the next thing that I got was Twilight pencils. I know a lot of people don't like Twilight, but tough because I love Twilight. So I've picked these up. There's 4 pencils in there and they were £1. one of the most expensive items that I bought today actually, but still very, very cheap. So pleased with those. They've got the different characters on each of the pencils there. Next, I've got the animal shelf. I was so excited to see this because I used to watch this as a child. It's quite an obscure program. I'm not quite sure whether many of you would have watched it or not, but I really used to enjoy it. It was about toys that lived on this child's shelf and then they went off and had adventures. So you've got the monkey, giraffe, the tiny bear, zebra, and the teddy bear there. And it's a ladybird book. I didn't even realise that they did merchandise of the animal shelf, so I was pleased that I searched through all those books to find it. Here I am just showing you some of the pages inside of the animal shelf. And this book was 25p. So I was pleased with that find. Just showing you some more illustrations there. That's the zebra. And teddy bear, drum. So that'll be staying. Next I have this a Mario Brothers Super Show. At first I thought it was a PC game. I picked it up in the DVD section. And then when I turned it over and I looked at the back of it, it was just an animated television program. I spoke to my friend after and he said he used to watch it on television. I never did, so that will be interesting to see what the characters are like on this DVD. And again, I'm not going to be selling any of this. This is all for myself. We've got Mr. Ben, the complete episodes ever made. The complete series. So I didn't even realise, again, like with the animal shelf, that there was merchandise for Mr. Ben. I had seen pin badges for charity of Mr. Ben, but that is pretty much it. Okay, next. One of my most exciting finds was the Enid Blyton, the Magic Faraway Tree. I absolutely used to love this as a child on the television. Never read the books though. And this is a 3-book set, completely sealed, like brand new. So sad whoever gave that away. They never even give it a chance. But there you go. So £3 there. My favourite character was Moonface and Pots and Pans. They were my favourite characters in it. Next, The Railway Children. So actually I bought this as a gift for my dad. It is one of his favourite films that he likes to watch around Christmas time when it tends to come out on the TV. So I thought I'd just pick that up for him. There's a Scooby-Doo Phantasaur. I quite like watching this if I'm feeling unwell. Scooby-Doo just tends to be one of those films I watch when I'm feeling ill. So I picked that up because I've never seen that before. My holy grail item. Cars and Trucks and Things That Go by Richard Scarry. The condition of this book was brand new, honestly. I used to love anything Richard Scarry when I was little. I don't know if you can remember the little worm in the Apple car that used to fly. Well, that was the something world of Richard Scarry and I used to love that. So I've actually never found anything Richard Scarry in a charity shop. So for 25p, I grabbed that before anybody else could because that was coming home with me. I'd like to paint maybe some of these drawings. It's so lovely. You can tell immediately that it's Richard Scarry by the drawings of the animals. So my favourite thing I picked up today was definitely this book. How cute. Okay, and last but not least, oh, actually, let's have a look at the price of this first. So this cost me £3 from St. David's, and I'm just going to peel this off just so I can show you all the price that I would have paid if I was buying this retail price. I mean, as much as I like eBay, it can be expensive, so... And with charity shops, you find things that you never would have even searched for. £20.97 that would have cost me brand new. That's going to look lovely on my shelf. And finally, last but not least, The Crimes of Grindelwald with Eddie Redmayne and Jude Law in, and Johnny Depp. And it is the colouring book from the film. So this is mint condition. It's brand new. I mean, for 25p you can't go wrong. I was so glad that I managed to pick this up. You can actually see it in the video where I was looking through the books earlier. But look, it's never even been used. I think books like this are quite good if you're kind of half watching the TV, or you just, feeling ill, or you're a bit bored. It's quite good just to colour in. And it's just like a mindless exercise, really. So, yeah, so I was really pleased with everything that I got today. Really pleased. I have been embarrassed in the past of going in and searching through the toy buckets for stuff. But to be honest with you, after I spoke about it on my Instagram story about being a bit embarrassed about rooting through toy bins and things, everyone was like, oh, don't be so silly. I always look in toy bins as well, and I don't really care. And honestly, I wouldn't have found half this stuff if I hadn't have really rooted around for it. As you can see in the video, there's so many different books shoved together and toys piled on top of each other. These then are some of the more modern books that I've bought as gifts. So this one I got for my mum, and is all about Suki's kimono. I thought it was lovely, the illustrations in it. My mum loves anything to do with China, Japan, so I knew she would really appreciate it, and she might even decide to paint some in her sketch pad when she's doing her artwork. So, and going on a bear hunt, which I bought for my dad as well, because we've got a little in joke where we talk about going on a bear hunt. So this was bought for an in joke, but at the same time, I probably still will flick through it because it's a really cute book. Everything that I buy, I don't just put it away and I never use. I always look through all my things. So yeah, so I was really pleased with that. Just going to give you a once over of all the things that I bought today. The total came to £9 for everything, so really pleased with that. It was really cheap. I mean, the Mewtwo alone on eBay goes for around $18.99, something like that, with its leg on, obviously, but still, that is a really good bargains there. This I picked up is quite unusual. It was written by a pilot. His children were asking him all about, oh, Dad, what was it like being a pilot? What adventures did you go on? What did you see? So he decided to make books for children with inquisitive minds, as well as for his own children, of his journeys. So this one is his trip to Lapland, and it tells you all about the man in the back of the book and how he's still a pilot and he's a captain now, and he's really advanced in his career. So I really like obscure things, and this was quite obscure, so I will be keeping this. It was £4.95 and I got it for 25p. So there you go everyone, that is the end of the haul. So I hope you enjoyed my video and I hope to catch you next time. Take care, bye.